يعني شايفاكم بقلبي وسامعه صوت تسقيفكم وبحييكم وبرحب بيكم اساتذتنا زمايلنا اصحابنا اولادنا الطلبه بتوع قسم انجليزي واسرهم. اهلا بيكم جميعا. عشان تبقوا عارفين وجودنا هنا كلنا النهارده يكاد يكون معجزه، احنا في عصر المعجزات. المكان ده لو كنتوا شفتوه امبارح او اول امبارح او من ساعه واحده كان مختلف تماما. حقيقي احنا في عصر المعجزات. ما كانش فيه نور، النظافه كانت يعني احتاجت مجهود شباب جميل ايد واحده. سعيده قوي قوي بالمجهود اللي الدكتوره ناديه بنتي بتعمله. هذا المجهود الرائع يعني ما كناش هنبقى هنا. دينا أمين يعني أقول حاجة، ومسرحية بدون نهاد سليحة تبقى مش مسرحية. واشكر دكتوره لبنى عبد الغني اللي هتسجل لنا المسرحيه على الفيديو علشان دكتور محمد عبد العاطي يحطها على الويب سايت بتاعنا.
And there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song to me. In the jingle jangle morning, I come following you. Though I know that evening's empire has returned into sand, vanished from my hands, left in line, here to stand, but still not sleeping. My weariness amazes me, I'm branded on my feet. I have no one to meet, and the ancient empty streets too dead for dreaming. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I come following you.
So this semester, I want you to set aside whatever your high school English teacher taught you and try to look with fresh eyes at these established works of English literature. Our job here is to renew our scholarship by eliminating any heterosexist, racist, or classist barriers. So rest assured, this classroom is a hegemonic-free zone. What is most important is that you grapple with whatever ideas get put forth here and aren't limited or reverential to your thinking. In other words, I want you to speak up. Don't be afraid to contradict me or to go against the dominant norms of the dominant culture. I know this may seem like just a lecture hall in a small New England college, but in fact, we are part of a very, very important and ongoing movement. Enough of preaching. Okay. Here's the thing about King Lear. Goneril and Regan were right. Lear is an old, foolish, narcissistic man whose own personal tragedy is overrated. And Cordelia was a masochistic simp. King Lear begins with the assumption that the good girl, the good daughter, is the one who utterly showers her father with utterly feminine adoration. And so, King Lear's expectations are the expectations of the ultimate, privileged, paternal, white man. So can we really fault Goneril for gushing? Oh, come on, or her sister Regan for one-upping her? Of course, Cordelia prefers to love and be silent. Cordelia is the traditional feminine victim, and so she has been traditionally seen as the heroine of this play. What has been actually seen as the tragedy of Lear for centuries is actually the girlification of Cordelia. The girlification of the good, obedient, feminine daughter. The simp. Okay, now, next month on October 24th, I've arranged a screening of Dr. Jonathan Miller's production of King Lear, which takes a traditional point of view, but within that context is certainly a valid example of the ongoing interpretation of this play. King Lear will be screened at the Bayer House at 1 and 4 p.m. and you are all required to watch it before you hand in your midterm papers. Now, King Lear is going to be our first screening this semester, and all our subsequent screenings will also be at the Bayer House. I expect you all to make your way to all of them. I promise you will not be bored. See you Friday.
Excuse me, Pastor Jameson? Can I talk to you for a second?
Of course. What can I do for you, Mr.
Bull. Woodson Bull III.
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
No, ma'am.
You don't have to call me ma'am. This isn't a civil.
I know that, ma'am.
How about I call you Woody? Woody has great connotations for me. Did your parents by any chance name you after Woody Guthrie?
My father's name is Woodson. Actually, my name, I'm Woodson Bull III. My father went to this school when it was still a men's college. So did my grandfather.
Then I am sure they did not name you for Woody Guthrie or Woody Allen for that matter. Okay, is there something you don't understand about King Lear?
Oh, it's certainly different than how we learned about it at Groton.
Well, good God, I hope so. I mean, what good would your college education be if we just had you here to regurgitate what you learned at Groton? Would you like some extra reading material on the subject? I would strongly recommend Cynthia Carthew's wonderful book on cross-dressing with Shakespeare, and Catherine McCluskey's essay, The Patriarchal Bard. Or you could read my recent book, Girls Will Be Boys. Are you an English major, Woody?
Sociology.
Good choice. Too many statistics for my taste, but at least you're tangling with the real world.
I want to be a sports agent. I'm doing independent work in the socioeconomic history of top-grossing athletes.
And where does Shakespeare fit into that?
I don't mind it. I did a few plays back at Groton, and to be honest, I need some humanities credits.
Well, this school is ranked within the top 10 liberal arts schools in this country. The students here don't mind reading Shakespeare. I have a feeling they relish it.
But you just said King Lear's tragedy was overrated.
An overrated tragedy is still worthy of our attention.
I don't have a problem with that.
Good, I'm glad. So what can I do for you today?
Oh, the movie you're signing on the 24th? I have an exhibition according to my schedule with Williams on that day, so I was wondering if I could rent a movie or something and catch it later.
First of all, you can't rent the movie or something because the movie is on loan to me from the BBC because my close friend, John Plowman, whom I have known since I was at Oxford for a Fulbright, has loaned it. The local Blockbuster does not carry Jonathan Miller's production of King Lear. Secondly, you are here to learn, Mr. Bull, not to wrestle. If you wanted to wrestle, you should have gone on television in the middle of the night with those men in their underwear. Just what's his name again? Hulk Hogan?
Men at midnight? Underwears? Actually, I wrestle in the 160-pounds category. And the reason I want to be a sports agent is that I'm pretty good. But I'm a little too small to compete professionally. And that guy, Hulk Hogan, is a joke.
Not necessarily. You should read Ronald Barthes' essay on wrestling in his collection, Mythologies. When I was doing my thesis at Harvard, I always watched Monster Truck and Hulk Hogan at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Watch that! That's awesome!
Mr. Bull, you are not excused from the screening because it is required as part of the coursework for this class. Of course, you can choose not to come and wrestle instead for such consequences. I am not going to play local parentheses with you. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Your book.
What?
The title of your new book.
Girls Will Be Boys, the Demasculinization of Tropes in Western Literature.
Have a nice day, Professor Jameson.
Cool, have a nice day, Mr. Bull.